Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm just going to do a quick update on my tomatoes that are growing here in fall. These two are interminates, actually. They're just now actually blooming and starting to do something. Yes, there's a Turkey Creek, and over here I believe this is a Cherokee Carbon. I believe it's got a. The Cherokee Carbon does have one mater going on there. I see. Over here we got the Homestead Red. Now this tomato bush has just been doing fantastic. This thing is actually a bush. There's tomatoes in there. There's tomatoes all in there. Look at that. There's little blooms all over her. I just let her grow the suckers and just let them bloom out. Because this being fall winter, I want as many tomatoes as possible, as quick as possible. And supposedly this is a semi-determinate bush. I'm not sure, so it's my first time growing this. We'll find out. It's looking great so far. Now over here in the same tote, believe it or not, this is a cherub tomato bush. This little thing. And she is also growing little tomatoes right there. This is a cherry tomato, so they're not going to get that big. But the bush is going to get massive. I'm going to have to replant that, actually. That was a volunteer in a way, so replant that. Okay, over here we have Everglades tomatoes. These are Everglades little cherry tomatoes. This bush, I have chopped it back so many times. It keeps growing, it keeps producing this one fantastic little tomato bush. So yeah, it's growing tomatoes just all over the thing. So we got that one going. Okay, let's rotate over here. Over here, this is a red snapper bush I got going on. She just started blooming. She is doing pretty good. She ain't quite that bushy at all. Over here we got a Firebird tomato. The Firebird tomatoes got some nice little tomatoes growing on it. She doesn't bush out very much either. I grew this last spring, summer. It never did really get bushy. I don't know. I gave it a lot of nitrogen, but it just very weird. Just didn't get bushy for me, but that's okay. But anyway, so that is what we got growing as far as tomatoes right now. But we also still have our tomatillos going. This is tomatillo heaven going on over here. We cannot wait. We've just been waiting on these things. Waiting on them. I've been taking care of them, make sure they don't get killed by any cold front that comes through. It ain't necessarily cold. It's in the 80s today, but when the cold front did come through, it did drop down pretty cold. So, but they're looking good, looking healthy. We're gonna keep growing them as much as we can, along with the other stuff. Kind of like, I still got peppers growing. There's a big old sweet Delilah pepper right there. That is one beautiful pepper. That thing is a big old pepper. So yeah, we're growing peppers there. We got one down there. I got pimento peppers still growing over here. So yeah, the jalapenos. The jalapenos never stop, do they? But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Tomatoes, tomatillos, and peppers are looking pretty fantastic so far. As long as I can, when it does actually get cold, as long as I can keep them covered, it'll be good. This parsley bush, ladies and gents, just on a side note, this parsley bush is the best bush I've had in the garden. That thing, I planted it last year. Or is it this spring? Might have been this spring I planted it. Wow, no, it was last winter. Yes, last winter I planted that. So this is its second winter. So I'm thinking it's probably going to flower this year, which would be just fantastic. I've never grown parsley until that one. So we'll see what happens. Over here just get some Arbequina olive tree actually. We might do some videos on that actually. I pruned that down. But other than that, that is it, ladies and gents. We just got random stuff growing. We got this here random cucumber right there. That is the only cucumber bush I got left. I took my other ones down over there on the trellis. You know, it's not cucumber season, but this thing wants to grow cucumbers and it wants to stay growing for some reason, so I'll let it go as long as it'll live. And so, but that is it, ladies and gents. I hope y'all have a fantastic Sunday. Take care.